Hi, my name is Sugin coming to you again from Ramstein, Germany. Today we're making Bowtie Primavera with cream cheese sauce. What we're going to start out with is 1.5 cups of peas, half a cup olive oil, 1 tablespoon parsley, 3 tablespoons minced garlic, a half a teaspoon of red pepper, 2 tablespoons basil, 1.5 cup diced ham, and for our family we like extra zucchini, but for most you want to do 1 cup of zucchini, but we're doing 2 cups for my family today. And of course we can't forget the Philly cream cheese. Are you ready to get started? Here we go. Okay, we already got the bow tie pasta going. We're going to pour in our oil. And do our garlic next. Got a nice hot pan already. The parsed basil. I'm going to turn this down a minute. There's a little mento for everybody. When you burn, you learn. It's okay to burn. Everybody burns. However, don't use your smoke detector as your timer. Buy a timer. And then goes in the zucchini and the pepper. We're going to let this simmer and get all the flavors mixed together. This will take about 5 minutes before it gets soft. So we're just going to put the lid on there. Let everything marinate together. Now, if you have fresh peas, go ahead and put them in now. I have canned peas today, so I'm not putting them in right away because they'll get really mushy. I'm going to save those for the end because all they really need to do is warm up. You could smell this. Oh, it's so good. But it's just going to get better. For those that have gluten allergies, you can change your pasta out. You could use rice if you'd like, or you can get a gluten-free pasta. You hear me talk a lot about gluten-free, and that's because a lot of people have gluten allergies. We have 5 on our block right here on base, and we even have some that go to church with us. So that's why I always bring up gluten-free, because it's very easy to switch it out. We're going to check on our delicious dish here. Oh, I think we're ready to throw in the ham. Now with ham you got to be careful because sometimes it can get a little watery, and when you're cooking with grease you don't want it to splatter up. I learned this recipe from our pasta bar inside our commissary. Now, to make it creamy, we're going to add a little bit of the water from the noodles. And then we're going to put in the cream cheese, a whole package. We're going to let it cream up in there. And then we're going to add the bow ties. And don't forget the peas. Oh, look, it's already creaming together. You could just smell this. Okay, I've already turned it down from the heat of the pan. It's just melting and creaming all that together. I'm going to add another half cup of boiling water. The reason why I was told he adds the water is because of the starches. It helps all of it stay together. Not sure if it's true, but it sure tastes good. Now we're going to add the peas in. as soon as our pasta's done.
Hear it roar.
Yeah, we're gonna pour this right on over it. Ooh, look how nice and creamy that is. And for all those who are watching their waist, again, this is made with 1/3 less fat cream cheese. Philadelphia cream cheese. You truly can't taste the difference. It's outstanding. And since we all like that little bit extra, as you can see, this way I know I can have it without all the calories. Now we're just going to let that sit here till the noodles are done. Alright. Might have to get a new cameraman because in between takes, he keeps snitching. But to get him to work on such a low budget, it's kind of hard. Now you see how beautiful that is? Oh, you could just smell it. We're going to put it right on in, over the noodles. This makes anywhere from 8 servings on up, depending on your family size or how they eat. Now I'm going to get me a spatula because we don't want any of this sauce to go to waste. We're going to clean that pan out. Today I made a big batch because being a military wife, you always have unexpected company or new arrivals coming in. And we just got our neighbor back who was taking care of her dad, who has completely recovered of cancer. So we want to thank everyone for all their prayers on that. Alrighty.
I think you just like feeding an army.
Well, I can't feed the army since you're in the Air Force. Okay, now we're going to set up our dish. Look how beautiful that is. There ain't nothing here. It's just in a bowl. I mean, this alone is appetizing as I'm making my mess. So that's why we have a dog. Alrighty. Okay, let's get this plated up and served to the family. Now with such a beautiful, colorful dish that tastes so awesome, you really don't need a lot for sides because you already got your vegetables in there and your meat. So we're going to scoop up a serving here, and everyone loves grapes. So we're going to add some beautiful red grapes here. And one of my personal favorites to have with this dish is tomato and basil French bread. You got a beautiful dish, and now you have a great meal that serves 8 for under $10. Be sure to watch for my next meal when I'm going on a dare and serving my dork meat surprise. Enjoy! That should be good.
Well, you heard about the dog. There she is. And the queen of the house.
Stop it.